This is a pre-dam Colorado at peak flood level. Historic pre-dam flow of the Colorado, 300,000 cubic feet per second. Even at its angriest, before Glen Canyon Dam tamed it, the Colorado would still take 15.5 years to fill the canyon. The largest, this is going at the largest the river has ever been measured at, and it does not move enough water to explain the morphology of a catastrophic landscape carving. So this is after a year, it would only fill 6.4% of the canyon. We'll go to the Mississippi at flood stage. This is at the major flood stage of the Mississippi River, the biggest river system in North America. Take 3.1 years to fill the Grand Canyon. That's if it stayed at its flood state for 3 consecutive years, which it never does. 32% of the canyon filled after 1 year. Moving along to the Amazon River. Amazon River, at its peak, this is the largest river on Earth, would take 7.7 months. The combined output of the entire South American watershed at its biggest fills the Grand Canyon in a little over half a year. This is the first one that actually fills up the canyon. Now we'll go to all rivers on Earth combined. Every river on Earth combined takes 1.3 months to fill the Grand Canyon. The entire planetary hydrosphere working at once could fill the Grand Canyon in about 40 days. Probably wondering why this is important, but we will get there. Here is Lake Agassiz. The maximum from Clark's paper in 2004. Mainstream geology agrees this happened. 9.5 days to fill the entire Grand Canyon. This is from Clark et al. 2004 Quaternary Science Reviews. Peak discharge was 5 Sverdrups, which is 177 million cubic feet per second. Stored volume up to 36,227 cubic miles, over 36 times the full Grand Canyon volume, discharged in roughly half a year. Time to fill the Grand Canyon, 9.6 days. Now we're starting to see something that might have the real ability to carve the canyon. You know, if all that water went through there in a week and a half, you can see it happening. Now here's with the younger, driest onset combined max. And this is what we're talking about when we talk about the impact hypothesis. The whole canyon brimful in a day and a half. The younger, driest onset worst case combined ice sheet collapse plus simultaneous lake outburst plus impact-induced disruption. Estimated peak 30 Sverdrups. 1.06 billion cubic feet per second. Time to fill the Grand Canyon, 1.6 days, 1,000 cubic mile chasm brimful in less than 2 days. So sounds crazy, but you start looking again at pictures like this where the Colorado is way down here. You can't even really see it in this picture. It's zoomed out so far. Here, 4,000 feet above that is the top of the canyon, and you can see all these back eddies and everything that have been carved out. Takes a lot of water to do that kind of stuff, and it doesn't happen on a slow scale. This is the kind of flow that explains the actual geology, the cliff geometries, the high altitude meanders, the absence of slow erosion deposits. Look at the trickle in the inner gorge. Which do you think carved these?